Russ. We have a weight loss success story to tell you about this morning. Jennette Fulda weighed nearly 400 pounds and decided to do something about it. It took her just more than 2 years to lose nearly half her body weight. And now she's written a memoir called
Half-Assed, a Weight Loss Memoir.
It's such a clever title.
Oh, thanks.
And it means literally.
Yeah,
I
have half
body
the
weight.
ass I used to.
Quote of the year.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to say anymore. How did you do that?
I sort of followed a South Beach diet. I started eating better lean meats, fruits and vegetables, and I started walking because that was all I could really handle when I weighed that much. I actually injured myself walking up the stairs once. So I just took it slow, and eventually the weight came off over 2 years, which is a long time, but if you lose 1 or 2 pounds a week, it all adds up.
It's the right way to do it. I want to show what you looked like before, and you weighed at your max?
372 pounds.
372 pounds. You're 24 years old, and you're weighing 372 pounds. 2 years later, you were down to?
I'm down to about 180 pounds now, and I'm 5'9" tall, so it's a good weight for me.
Look at that. You fit in one pant leg.
Yeah.
It's dramatic. You must be a completely different person in every sense of the word.
I'm much more confident now. I know that people will sort of react better to me, but I believe also succeeding in something like that has just given me a lot of confidence. It's made me feel better, and I felt that way even when I just lost 100 pounds and I was still overweight.
I guess the question is, how do you succeed long term? Because when you first go on a diet, it's easy to keep the motivation, but eventually it kind of tapers off.
I'd actually started a blog at pastaqueen.com, and I would check in every week with a weigh-in. So I didn't want to fail publicly. There were people there who were keeping me accountable, and they also provided a lot of support. If I had a bad week, they'd be like, yeah, I've been there, we understand. So it's good to have a support system, people who will help you out when you're down.
So would you say that is the key to successful weight loss?
Yeah.
Had you tried it before and failed?
Yeah, and I hadn't told anyone. I would secretly go on a diet, or I wouldn't tell anyone because I didn't want to be embarrassed if I failed. But I think you really have to put it out there and raise the stakes if you want to be successful.
And now you're keeping the blog going?
Yeah, I still blog there regularly, and I have a lot of friends that I've made who we talk about stuff even not related to weight loss.
Yeah, what has the blog evolved into? Like, are you now a role model for other people who are embarking on the same journey?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of great emails from people from the blog and from the book who've been inspired by my journey, and it's just a great way to connect with people all over the world.
And this is a new lifestyle for you now.
Oh yeah, and I think that's the key. You don't go on a diet. You have to actually change your lifestyle, and it's good if you can make it fun, if it's something you enjoy. I like to run on a trail near my house, which is enjoyable, or go biking, and I think you also have to try new things because you'll get bored with the same thing over and over again.
So if you could narrow it down and give some tips for people who want to do what you did, what would they be?
I had about 10 tips to go. I would say don't fear the parsnip. I tried parsnips recently, and they're surprisingly good. Like I said, have some fun. Slow down. You didn't gain the weight all in a day. You're not going to lose it all in a day. So, take the time.
And if you slip up, just get up and try again.
Yeah,
right?
keep a positive attitude. Some people dwell on their failures, but if you focus on what you're doing well and keep a positive attitude, and you'll be much more likely to succeed.
Track your waistline online. That's something that we can do more and more now.
Yeah.
And it certainly helped you.
And not even with a blog, just on Facebook or any sort of online system. I would say also life changes. Some people get into a routine, and then when you change your job or you move, you have to adjust and find a way to make healthy living a part of your life no matter what.
And don't wait. What was the last one? Don't wait till you're thin to start your life.
Yeah, because when I was in the 200s, I still felt really good, and I was really proud of myself. And you don't have to lose weight to feel good about yourself. I think if you just do things for yourself that you feel proud of, you'll do well.
Accomplish something.
Yeah.
Right. Jennette Fulda, thank you so much. I enjoyed talking with you.
Thanks.
And to read an excerpt from the book called
Half-Assed, a Weight Loss Memoir.
And for her top 10 list of weight loss tips, head for our website. It's earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Now let's go over to Jeff.
Maggie.